Games, games, video games, guys. Video games are here. So this week in gaming, what have we been doing? Well, a couple of different things actually. Obviously, Far Cry 3 has been quite prevalent in my gaming itinerary for the last week or so. You will have seen the first part I've put up. It seemed pretty cool, man. I'm gonna keep doing it. I played some co-op with Kirk yesterday. It was pretty linear. It was pretty shit actually. I mean, the game itself, the co-op faction of it, it's not very good. Although having Kirkus Minurkus as your co-op buddy is always quite interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna put some stuff up because there was one interesting section. I think if you have an AK-47U, which is interestingly my gun of choice in Bad Company 2, and you're endeavouring to kill people, having someone run at you with a knife is probably not particularly meaningful. That being said, having someone run at a knife and then be able to fucking dodge like Neo out of the Matrix as they run towards you is probably quite amusing. So I will put some footage up of that. No interest in the multiplayer, to be honest. All I want to do is face my insanity and find out if I am Vass, which I suspect I am. So yeah. Far Cry 3 will continue to happen, so that's fine. Sonic, All-Stars Racing, Transformed. Played a little bit more of the single player, getting a little bit bored of it to be honest, and I know I've only played like a couple or two, but the tracks are really wide, and I feel there's not a particularly large amount of precision needed to actually navigate the races. Did go online, more fun online, although I was getting beaten a lot, so there's some sort of persistent multiplayer component to this. I've seen it online. I've seen people talking about it. So I think you can level your cars up or level your handling stats up or things of that nature. So I might try that a bit more because I'm just getting battered at the moment and it's not particularly enjoyable. So yeah, playing a bit of that. Ocarina of Time. I have tried to get through this game in one format or another, starting with the N64, a multitude of times, but I've never actually beaten it, so I'm beating it now on the 3DS. I am pretty far in, I guess. I'm on the Shadow Temple. Let's have a look. I love the music on this. Let me just turn the music up. Alright, so this is difficult. Trying to navigate through the phone view cam. So yeah, the Shadow Temple, which is quite near the end. This is a really good version actually. I've got the 3D completely off, as you can see. Not particularly interested in 3D to be honest. How does that look if I... It just looks like it blurs, doesn't it? Yeah. So right near the end, I expect to be beating this quite soon actually. I'm enjoying it, although towards the end of this game, I've got this one item, this one here, it's the Eye of Truth. And what it does is it lets you see hidden like where the floors are invisible or the walls are invisible and you can go through them. And it's just really annoying because the upshot is, in the last couple of dungeons, in a dungeon from which I got it, I've been falling through the floors like all the time. And using it, it's not particularly good. I just prefer the classic clean Nintendo dungeon design, to be honest. I prefer to get stuck because, I haven't figured out the solution, not because the wall is fucking invisible and I don't know that I can walk through it. But apart from that, really, really enjoying Ocarina, and I will beat it. I've got a bit of a Zelda marathon going on at the moment. I'm actually playing a bunch of Zelda games, so yeah, it's a bit of a Zelda renaissance in some ways. So yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. But yeah, I mean, you guys know the score for Ocarina of Time. It's a great game. That's 3DS XL. Blue. It's cool. I like it. Alright, that goes back over there. Skyward Sword. The game's too big. The game is too big. I mean, this has got a fantastic art style. I can't help but think they've had to implement the art style due to the limitations of the Wii hardware itself. But it's kind of impressionistic. I'm sure you've seen, I'm sure you've seen bits and pieces of it. It's actually it's really cool looking. The game's really, really long, and it's probably unneedfully so. And while I am enjoying it, it's classic Zelda once again. they could have done without having some of the different fetch quests and the other bits and pieces they had, because it doesn't it's not working particularly well. The motion control, it's kind of hit and miss. It's it's 1-to-1. It's Wii motion sensor, but I find that I'm not really enjoying the sword fights as much. I find it quite difficult to predict when the enemies are gonna attack you, if I'm completely honest. And I've got fucking tennis elbow, or Zelda elbow if you want, Skyward sword elbow, from all the frantic shaking of the nunchuck and the Wii remote. So I don't know. I'm probably near the end. I'm about 35 hours into this. I'm not sure how long the game is. I confess I'm not doing as many of the side quests as I might. So hopefully I can knock out the story fairly soon. So yeah, that's going on in the Wii realm. I'm not playing it every day, to be honest. I'm knocking out Ocarina a couple of hours every day, but this I'm sort of not doing it. So I'm not sure when I'm going to finish that, but that will come in due course. So that's a bunch of the console-specific games that I've been playing. I'm also got a little recommendation for The Walking Dead here on the iPad. So you can see that. It's the iPad. Well, that's a Games TM magazine in a newsagents near you. But no spoilers. Oh shit! Look at all the spoilers. Spoilers. Anyway, go and buy that. It's a good magazine. Right, Walking Dead. This is a little curiosity to me. So let's 5% of the battery. I'm not sure how well you can see this. I have to hold really still. So it's kind of a sort of a isometric, group-based sort of strategy RTS. All right. So I'm going to take Rick. And what's that other fella called? Rick and Shane. So look, you've got character unlockables. You unlock them as you're going through the game. Let me just jump in and show you what this game is, because it's pretty neat. It's got persistent upgrade stuff here. I've got no stars though, and I certainly will not be buying them. All right, so that's fine. It's just giving me some guidance here about how to play the game. So you just move your squad around basically and kill the zombies. The players shoot automatically. You just move them around. So you move them around the environment. And I guess the trick here is, or the hook in this particular game is the environment. So as you can see, there are two guys in a room there. I can zoom in, zoom out, and I can spin the level around. The levels are really simply designed, really clean looking, and yeah, you just move your players around. I'm going to zoom in so you can see a bit better. Move your players around here. See if I can find a zombie. Where's the other fella anyway? Oh, Rick's over here. Fucking hell, Rick, come on. Get a move on, mate. Yeah, so I was a fan of the comic book series, actually. I read up to issue 100. I did them all in one go while I was in Mexico, like on holiday. Pretty intense, if I do say so myself. I just want to find an enemy now, so there we go, look. So as soon as they get anywhere near you, near your circle of influence, you will shoot them. Here we go. And the game's like that, and the levels get more difficult. I'm on a second stage at the moment, and it's pretty neat. Yeah, look at the way the stage rotates. It's pretty cool. Nice little gimmick there. It's kept me coming back to this game again and again. So it's out there on the App Store, £1.50 or whatever your American or other equivalent may be. Actually, let's have a quick look at that. Talking about equivalents, I was having a look at my activity the other day. So I'm not sure how well you can see this. This is a camera phone that I'm using, the Galaxy S3. So let's see that number increase. 319 subs, 130 video views, and we will look at analytics. So I'm getting about 5,000 views a month, and the subscribers are dipping off. People are leaving on a reasonably often basis there. So if you do plan to leave, just let me know why. I promise I won't come down to your house and hunt you down like the dogs that you are. This remains consistent. It's always the No Mercy and the Challenge Tower which get me the most videos, which Probably makes me ask myself the question why I don't put more of it up, but, you know, labour of love, some of this stuff. So if we just look at locations, top geographies. This is a little bit inside baseball, but I find this interesting, so I'm not sure if you will. So, United States, top views by far, United Kingdom, and then we just start doing a fucking world tour, man. Indonesia, Croatia. Let's move along over here. Hungary, Netherlands. And it goes on and it goes on and it goes on. Some of the places I've never even heard of before, to be completely honest. Very quickly, other games that I've been playing will be Halo 4 multiplayer. That will continue. I booted up Castlevania Symphony of the Night again. I'm going to get an S rank on that, all of the achievements. Scott Pilgrim the game I've been playing. I'm going to put something up about that. It was on offer on Xbox, so I did a little quick look at that. So you'll get that soon. And various other bits and pieces, which I don't want to go into in any great detail. So that was my gaming activity for the week. Hope you found the video interesting. If you didn't, let me know. If you did, let me know. And I will go from there. Goodbye.